Welcome, my name is Matt, aka Roger88. We're getting into Star Wars, guys, superheroes, mods. Kleya Marki, or Kleya Marki, she has just opened up to us after going through the era. With that said, there were other characters that were in that era package that I didn't exactly have access to modding up, nor the mod details until now, whenever I started doing my mod playlist. With that said, I was looking and I'm going to have to backtrack to, like, say, Cinta and some of the others. So I will get them put up. We're going to start with Kleya because that's what I happened to be whenever her name popped up when I was going alphabetically. Trying to keep this alphabetically, but as I've pointed out before, it's not going to be perfect on it. I may, whenever I get done running the mods, I may try to come up with other ways of organizing how I'm laying out the mod characters. Probably a little more effectively than just only alphabetically. It is a possibility. So, but Kleya Marki, where we're at right now, in the process of what I've already been working on. If you go to my first video in my mods playlist, I have definitively explained the various different types of characters by the role types, as well as the various different types of mods, and explained what the purpose is. And I went through and I explained what it is we were doing when we're applying certain types of mods to certain types of characters. With that said, we have the in-game tips here that suggest which types of mods to use. And then also swgoh.gg online website shows the statistical preferences by fans or other players, what they prefer to use in terms of mods. And both are saying speed and health. Now, she is an attacker character, so speed is definitely helpful for a character like her. It allows her to move quicker. Of course, speed is already an attribute for an attacker, but it just kind of emphasizes it more for her. With the health mods, it allows her to attack like a support character. She'll be a support attacker, basically. If you wanted to replace the health mods with anything, for an attacker character, you probably could replace it with either, say, potency. You could probably go critical chance and critical damage mods, or you might be able to replace the health with potency or tenacity, or offense. I think you need 4 to do that, but you can kind of play around. If you wanted her to be able to have an attacker character that is attacking with a tank character like Punch, if you wanted to go in that direction. With this mod setup, we basically are modding her up to be a support attacker, basically. So, it kind of depends on the situation, what type of battle you're going into, what type of enemies you're going up against. You might kind of do some playing around with her to kind of see what feels right for you. So, but this is what's being recommended, preferably for her, is just kind of cross-training her with these mods as an attacker to be able to fight like a supporter attacker, basically. So that is Kleya Marki. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comments, questions, suggestions down below, and thank you for following. May the Force be with you.